Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Ashe back at you with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming full moon in Libra. So all you need to do is pick from one of the three groups listed on the screen, use your intuition, and use the timestamps below to head straight to your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if it resonates with you, and I'll see you at your reading. Ashe. Hi, group number one. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on for you for this full moon in Libra happening April the 6th. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to take a look at is where in your life you are lacking balance. What is out of balance in your life and what is in conflict with one another? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Where is group number one lacking balance in their life? Where's group number one lacking balance in their life? Okay, that card flew out. Let's see what we have here. We have the Page of Swords coming out in reverse for you guys. So what this tells me, group number one, is that you guys are in a space of needing to initiate the plans that you set in place, okay? The Page of Swords in reverse is about someone being all talk and no action, okay? So where in your life have you made these plans, okay? Where have you gotten stuck in a routine that is no longer serving you, okay? Because this season, okay, especially as we move into eclipse season, okay, it's going to be time to really take action on the goals in our life. It's going to be a time for us to really take charge of our situations, okay? So right now, group one, where you're lacking balance in your life is not initiating, not taking action on those amazing ideas that you have, not taking action on your goals, okay? And it's probably causing you a bit of anxiety. Let's check the bottom of the deck energy. Yeah, look at that. The Fool card here. It's like you know that you want a fresh start in your life. You know you want to start something new. You know you want to take that idea to the next level, take that business to the next level. You know you want to explore. You know you want to plan that trip, but nothing ever gets beyond the planning stages with you. And so this is going to be about you holding yourself accountable, okay? You holding yourself accountable to the things that you say that you're going to do and actually doing them, all right? So now let's take a look at what's in opposition, okay? So let's see one side of this conflict. Let's see one side of this conflict, Spirit. What is one side of this conflict? What's causing this conflict? Okay, so we have the Star card in reverse. So a part of this, the problem with you starting your goals, you really taking an action, taking an initiative, group one, it's because a part of you feels like, what if I fail? It's more fun to plan these things out. It's more fun to plan your new life. It's more fun to plan your business. It's more fun to plan to read this book or plan to start this new workout regimen. But when it actually comes to taking action on it, there's a part of you that feels as though you might fail, okay? And because you're afraid of failure, you don't even try. You don't even attempt. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see what's another side of this conflict, okay? Let's see. What's another side of this conflict? What is another side of this conflict for group number one? Spirit. What's another side? Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. This is so interesting because there's this part of you with this the Star card in reverse where you feel like, what if I'm not successful? What if it doesn't work out? You don't have enough faith in your dreams, your goals. But with this Three of Wands here, there's also a part of you that wants to expand, that wants to explore. For a lot of you guys, you may want to travel. You could want to maybe even be like a digital nomad. You could want to live in another country. You could want to move from your hometown. You just want to be free, but it's what's blocking you is keeping these ideas, keeping these plans of this freedom inside instead of taking that action and initiative on them, okay? All All right, so let's see how you can bring these two things together to work for you and not against you under this full moon. We have the Page of Wands. Look at that. So we start your reading off with the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? And the Page of Swords, like I said, in reverse is this energy of being all talk and no action, the beginning stages of something new, the ideas, okay? The clarity, right? But then we have the Page of Wands as your advice from Spirit as how you bring these two energies together. And the wand energy is all about passion. It's about fire, inspiration, inspire action. And the page symbolizes you taking this Page of Swords ideas to this Page of Wands, to initiating action on your goals and dreams. At this point, I feel like I'm repeating myself, okay? So let's see what is the right thing to do right now, okay? What is the right thing for you guys to do? Regardless of your emotional desires, okay? Remember, Libra deals with fairness, justice, okay? So let's see. So we have the Four of Wands coming out, and it did come out in reverse, you guys. This tells me that a lot of you guys under this full moon, some of you guys are very unhappy in a relationship that you're in. You're very unhappy with a partnership. It could be a work partnership, business partnership, friendship, but there's a lot of things in your life that are keeping you stuck to this life that's no longer serving you. And there's this fear that you're going to walk away from from what you have left, and this dream, this idea, this goal that you have, it won't play out the way you want it to. But Spirit is saying, regardless, group one, go after it. You will be so surprised how this situation can really turn in your favor if you just act in faith and not fear. All right, so let's go ahead and pull you guys some oracle cards, okay? Let's go ahead and pull you some oracle cards for this full moon. Spirit, what else does group number one need to know? All right, so we have self-forgiveness coming out here. It says, let go of guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Group one, this is talking about you letting go of all the time forgiving yourself for all the time you've wasted from starting that business, forgiving yourself from the time that you may have wasted in a relationship that you should have been gotten out of, right? Forgiving yourself for, being this person that's just all talk and planning and never really going after your dreams. Forgive yourself from that. Okay, let go of that guilt. Today's a new day. This is a new opportunity. This is fresh new energy that's available to you to grow, to transform your life and your situation. What other messages do we have for group one for this full moon in Libra? What other messages do we have? All right, so we have explore your options. It's a good time to look at other possibilities, and it's a good time to make changes. Now, this card did come out in reverse, you guys, and what I'm really picking up from this card is that you guys do a lot of this. You do a lot of exploring your options. You do a lot of weighing the pros and the cons. You tell yourself, oh, I like to think for a long time before I make a decision, but you're never really making a decision. You're still weighing the pros and the cons. And it's like, at this point, when are you going to acknowledge that maybe there is a bit of fear, or maybe I'm lacking faith in this situation working in my favor? Okay. So let's pull from the Moonology Oracle for group one. All right. And then we have the full moon in Libra card coming out, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. It says a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Whatever this is, group one, you're going to be successful at it. You literally just gotta get over yourself. Get over fear, okay? And then it says, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So another thing that I'm picking up as well with you guys, okay, you could be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising, Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising here. You don't have to be for this message to resonate. But another thing that I am picking up here for group number one is that you guys are afraid to be rejected. Maybe you want to come out into the world with some new invention, some new gift, some new skill. I am also picking up on some of you guys being healers as well, shamans, tarot card readers, Reiki practitioners in just the healing industry here with the star card. But it's like you guys are afraid of rejection, afraid of not having enough information, afraid of not knowing the ins and outs of whatever this is. And so because of that, you're fearful of putting yourself out there and being ridiculed or being judged. But Spirit really wants you to get out of this space of just planning. You could even be Virgo. This is Virgo energy as well. Get out of your comfort zone. Show the world the real you. And believe it or not, you are going to be accepted by the people who resonate with who you are and your unique skill set and gifts that you bring to the world. All right, thank you so much, group number one, for checking out my reading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if this resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. I love to read how these messages resonates with your life, okay? So I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Hi, group number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at your reading for this full moon in Libra. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to be pulling a couple of cards, shuffling the cards as usual. Okay, and the first question that we're going to be that we're going to be asking for you, group number two, is where in your life is there a lack of equilibrium? Okay. Where in your life is there a lack of balance? Okay. We have the Three of Swords coming out. Okay. What's out of balance and what is in conflict with one another? All right. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the where the conflict is, or where you're lacking balance in your life, is your heart. As soon as this card came out, I feel like my chest got extremely heavy, right? So there is a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of regret, a lot of heartache you guys feel on a daily basis. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, what Spirit is showing me is that nobody really knows. Everybody thinks that everything's okay with you, you know? And so I feel like you guys need to ask for help, you know? Whether that be help from God, source, the universe, whether that be help from a friend, whether that be help from a specialist, a therapist, whatever you need help. Okay, I feel like you guys have been struggling, you've been stressing, you've been doing a lot of things by yourself. And even though some kind of way you always get it done, Spirit is saying you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to wear this burden by yourself. You don't have to go through this situation alone. Even though you may feel physically like you don't have no one, I'm picking up on an extremely strong spiritual presence from your spiritual court, from your ancestors specifically. Some of you guys have a very specific guardian angel that guides and watches over you, specifically when you are having those days to where you can't really get out of bed, to where you don't really want to start your day, to where you just can't really just get up to just get the day started. Okay. So what's out of balance for you guys is there's healing that needs to be done. But there's a part of you here with this Nine of Swords. You feel like there's not enough time to heal, Ashe. I have to go to work. I have to take care of these kids. I got to take care of this home. I got to do this and this and this and this and this. And you are just doing circles. I'm hearing the word like merry-go-round. Like you're doing circles around what needs to be done. And Spirit is saying you could do these things way more effectively. You could be a more effective parent. You could be more effective at your job or in your business. You could be more effective with taking care of your health if you would just stop for a second. It's like Spirit wants to get you and shake you like, stop. It's time to focus on you. It's time to heal. It's time for you to deal with these things. It's like you feel like, you know, you don't have time to deal with the things that happen in your life. You know, you have to just keep picking up and keep going, picking up and keep going. There's never an opportunity for you to kind of stop and journal, to process your thoughts. This energy as well is feeling like something happened very quickly, okay, for you guys this year, or it could even be last year. It could be a death in the family, okay? It could be a sudden loss in a job or a certain hit to your finances, you know, but something happened, okay? And you didn't have time to kind of pick up the pieces, but you just kept going. You just got up and kept moving. Some of you guys could have even gotten a divorce or walked away from a relationship, or, you know, had to make some sudden move that you weren't really prepared for, okay? But Spirit is saying under this full moon, take this time to see that what's out of balance is your heart space. Your heart space, your heart chakra. This will be a very good full moon for you to really release these things, to let it out, to have a good cry, to do a burning ritual, to let go of these feelings, to let go of these thoughts, and just get it down on paper for a lot of you. For a lot of you, I feel like you just push it out of your mind until you're, you know, in bed at night kind of decompressing, and then you have this time to where you have to think about what's going on. And for somebody I'm hearing as well, you may take sleeping medicine or you do something to go to bed to keep you you from like being up with these thoughts or having these nightmares, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at one side of the conflict. So let's see what's in opposition in your life, okay? Let's see what is in opposition in your life. Let's see one side of this conflict. Spirit, show us one side of this conflict. All right, Knight of Cups in reverse coming out. So for a lot of you guys, this is, you know, you feeling like you are finally going to catch a break in your job. You're finally fixing your relationship. You're finally getting an area of your life together, okay, that had been emotionally imbalanced for quite some time, and it being almost fake. You know, so it's like, let's say somebody apologizes and you move forward, but then they start doing the same fucked up stuff they were doing before, and you thought you guys have moved past it. Let's say you finally thought that you find a job that was going to be good for you for whatever reason, and you're there for, you know, some time, and you realize, no, this is not it. You know, there's this energy of almost feeling like you're finally going to be able to catch a break. You're finally going to be able to, you know, relax and chill out and not be so on guard, but then the problems are resurfacing again. So there's almost this false start that's happened in your life, you know? And let's see what the other side of the conflict is. Spirit, what is the other side of this conflict for group number 2? All right. So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Wow. So this is this energy of you guys knowing that whatever this is, it's not going to change. This job, this relationship, you know, this overthinking, whatever this is, this home that you live in, whatever. Somebody, I'm hearing that you're having a lot of issues in your home and you feel stuck, okay? But then you knowing that these issues aren't going to end, I can't stop. This is this energy with this 10 of Wands here for me. I can't stop. I don't have time to try to find anywhere new to live. I don't have time to try to find a new car. I don't have time to be dating and trying to find a new relationship. I don't have time. I don't have time to heal. I don't have time to move on. Okay, and so Spirit is really saying here, these two things are at odds with each other, because it's this loop, it's this cycle that keep you know, happening for you guys, to where you're feeling dissatisfied or incomplete in a relationship. You're feeling dissatisfied in an area of your life, but at the same time, you're willing to let this thing drain the fuck out of you and tire you out because you feel like you don't have time to make a change. And that is pure insanity. And you may even say to myself, I gotta be crazy. Like, I gotta be crazy to be dealing with this. I gotta be crazy, okay? Because this is just you literally driving yourself crazy, okay? So now let's take a look at what we can do, or what you can do rather, to kind of bring these two energies together. How can this work for you and not against you? Group number 2, you're also closing out a lot of cycles in your life, or there's a need to close out a lot of cycles in your life. And instead of closing these cycles out, you're stuck in this loop of constantly just trying. It's like, you know, let's say something's wrong with your car and you just kind of patch it. Let's say you got a flat tire, right? You just keep getting the tire patched up instead of getting a new tire, right? Because you're like, I don't have time to stop at the tire shop. I got to get to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. But Spirit is like, you do have time. And it's kind of like there's a moment that's happening in your life to where, let's say, for example, with the tire, you've experienced a blowout to where now you don't have a choice but to go to that tire shop and get a new tire. Now you don't have a choice because this job has let you go to find a better one. Now you don't have a choice because this person has broken up with you, and now you have to walk away with your head held high and move on to something better. Okay? So let's see what is the right thing for you to do, okay, group 2, regardless of your emotional desires. Because a lot of you are just tolerating things because you don't want to deal with the emotions that come with this loss. But you're still emotionally all over the place still, you know? Okay, so let's see, what's the right thing for them to do? Look at that. The 8 of Cups. Wow. Walk away, group 2. Let it go. Walk away from what's no longer serving you in your life. That's the right thing for you to do. Regardless of how someone begs you to stay. Regardless of how it feels like this job is paying all your bills and it's driving you crazy every day. Regardless. That's what I just keep hearing. Regardless of the pain that you may feel temporarily, walk away. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull you guys some oracle cards with this message for this full moon. So this is going to be a very emotional full moon for you guys. There's going to be a lot of release that is happening, okay? A lot of things that you're going to be needing to let go of, okay? And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm telling you, it's damn sure going to be worth it. Okay, let's see. Some oracle cards for group 2. Spirit to support this message. Spirit to support this message. I'm also hearing it's time for you to live in your purpose. It's time for you to live on purpose. Okay, Spirit. Group 2. Okay. All right, so we have, don't let your past hold you back. Have faith in your dreams. Meditate and contemplate. And a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moon in Libra. Wow. All right, thank you so much, group number 2, for checking out my video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments how it resonates with you, to you, and for you. And I'll see you in my next video. Ashe. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at where it is this full moon in Libra, or how rather this full moon is going to be playing out in your life. So I won't lie, you guys, this is like my 3rd time trying to get a message for you guys. I know sometimes on YouTube it seems so easy, like we can just pick up the cards and get the messages, but sometimes it's a struggle. So I know for every other group I use the tarot cards, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to get you guys a message using oracle cards. Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up is that you, group number 3, you may be feeling a bit cloudy in your judgment. You may be struggling in your finances. You may be feeling like you're scatterbrained. You may be talking down on yourself a lot, really just, you know, lacking that confidence, lacking that energy. You just telling yourself, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not, you know, successful enough. I'm not rich enough. Like, you're just really getting really down on yourself. That's the first thing that I was hearing for you guys, is this negative self-talk, okay? So let's go ahead and see. We have see with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. And that's so interesting, you guys, because I honestly feel like that's a message for the both of us, you and I, because, you know, sometimes I get the messages and it's through the tarot, it's through the oracle, right? And then sometimes I get the messages and I can hear them, right? It's called clairaudience. And so this message as well says, see with your heart. It's time now to hear the messages, okay? And so what this tells me right now is that you guys have been struggling to hear a message from God. You guys have been struggling to hear a message from your spiritual team, struggling to see yourself out of this current situation that you find yourself in, struggling to move to that next level in your life. And it's because you feel like you are lacking direction, you are lacking clarity. But Spirit is saying here, it's time to see with your heart. And what does that mean, to see with your heart? That means that a lot of you guys are needing to follow your passions instead of a paycheck. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for you guys. Maybe everything that you start, you're focused on how much money it's going to bring in versus, are you going to be happy in the long run doing it, right? And so for a lot of you guys, you may find that you're stopping and starting so many things and you're not really getting anywhere because you don't feel fulfilled in what it is that you're doing in your life. You're searching for your purpose. But Spirit is saying that you are searching for your purpose, but you're also keeping in mind the paycheck, the dollar amount, and that's really blocking you. So for some of you, you could be really artistic, you could be really creative, you could be a musician, you could be some type of creative genius, but you feel like it's like a mediocre job, or society has convinced you that you won't make a lot of money doing this thing, but it genuinely makes you happy. And what I'm hearing for you is that you have to let go of this thought, this lack, this you feeling like other people are going to judge you. Are you happy? Does this thing, whatever this is, does it make you happy? And if so, then that's all that matters. For some of you guys, this is a relationship, okay? You know, maybe you were dealing in a relationship and you guys have had like a shitty time, you know, and things are getting better, but you're kind of maybe keeping it a secret because, you know, you've told people about things you guys have been through in the relationship, you know, but you're happy now in this relationship. Or, you know, you live your lifestyle a certain kind of way versus, you know, maybe you were more secretive about your life. And it's like Spirit wants you to see your life, see your situation with your heart, and ask yourself, like, are you happy? Does this make your heart light up? Like, fuck other people, okay? So let's see what other messages we have for you. Now, for the other groups, I used the tarot spread where I had specific questions. But for you guys, I'm not feeling guided to ask questions, just to let Spirit kind of say what needs to be said. Okay, so then we have you are worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself, okay? So this is another message coming out here. It's group number 3. When you start to really build up your self-confidence, when you start to really build yourself up and be confident in who you are, everybody's going to see it. And more importantly, you are going to feel confident, and this is going to give you the ability to make the decisions that you need to make, to move more authentic to you, who you are within your purpose. You've been living for other people. Okay, you guys have been living for other people. That is what Spirit is showing me. You guys have been a people pleaser, okay? But this is a time now for you guys to live for you, to dream for you, to strive for the life that resonates with you. What is the dream life that you want for yourself, and what right now in your life is blocking you from getting to that other side, okay? That's the message here. And whatever it is that's blocking you from getting here, Spirit wants you to eliminate it, okay? It says time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. You also could be seeing angel number 222, 888, or 2222 as well, group number 3. But Spirit is saying here it's time for you to do it differently. And that's why you feel this hesitancy, because nobody's ever done what you've done before, group number 3. Nobody's ever did this before. You don't have an example of how to do this specific career in your family. Nobody's done this before, okay? So you're the first to do it. And Spirit is saying you've been chosen because you're worthy and they believe in you. You've been picked for this particular purpose, for this particular field, for this particular journey, because only you can do it. And the more you start to see who you are versus allowing the world, allowing your relationships, allowing your family, allowing people to tell you who you are, what you're put here to do, the more happier you are going to be. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck energy. And it says, breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. Okay, so this full moon is really going to be pushing the need for self-love. Okay, for you to honor yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, let's get some additional oracle cards for group number 3. Okay. Some of you guys could meet some new friends under this full moon in Libra that could really push you and kind of see you for who you're becoming and not who you used to be. Okay, Spirit, let's get a card for group 3 for this full moon in Libra. Okay, so we have healing heart coming out for you guys. Okay, it says you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Okay, some of you guys, you know, you are a healer. Okay, you are a light, you are a powerful being, and for whatever reason, it seems like a lot of times people try to dim your light. They try to convince you like, oh, you're no healer, like you're crazy, or you know what I'm saying, oh, there's nothing special about you, or this is what you try to tell yourself. Okay, these are these low vibrational thoughts that you tell yourself, that you're nobody special, that you're nothing special, you know what I mean? So there's a lot this Libra full moon will be really great for you guys to practice some form of mirror work of self-love to really kind of rebuild yourself. Okay, some of you guys may be struggling with body issues. Maybe you feel like you don't have the body that you want, or that you feel like you should look like. You could have had a baby and now you're trying to get back to, you know, a certain weight or a certain look, you know, or you could have been working out and you just don't feel like you're ever going to get to where you want to be. Okay. And it's causing you to be, I just see you guys nitpicking yourself, like in the mirror, just nitpicking everything about yourself instead of just seeing the beauty, instead of seeing yourself with your heart, instead of seeing that you are worthy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we have, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have nothing is yet set in stone. Group number 3, I don't give a shit how much time you feel like you've wasted in your life, where you think you're supposed to be at this age, or, you know, whatever, okay? Spirit wants you to know none of that defines you. Your past doesn't define you, okay? Let's see the final card. We have faith. So this full moon is really going to be helping group number 3, helping you guys to cultivate a new sense of faith in yourself, a new sense of faith in opportunities, a new sense of faith. Some of you guys may be becoming, you know, more into esoteric studies, maybe studying astrology, tarot, just getting more into your spiritual self to really build that faith up, okay? All right, group number 3, thank you so much for sharing space with me. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. Sending you all of my love. Ashe.